Welcome to day 5. Today we're talking about the rectangular prism. The rectangular prism that is the geometric words for a box that is in the shape of a rectangle, or it could be a box that is in the shape of a square. It's got a length, it's got a width, and it's got a height. And the thing that students are always interested in with this particular shape is that depending on how you sit the box, the length and the width and the height could change. So in this case, the box is sitting on the long side, but if I moved it, it could be sitting on the short side. What's important for these problems is that when you look at your problem, you label your length and your width and your height. So here's your formulas. The volume formula is extremely simple. Most people just like to throw that right into Desmos without writing it down, and usually they're successful. The surface area formula, however, most kids who do not write that down first will inevitably make a mistake. So the volume is easy. You have a formula of length times width times height. So it doesn't matter which one is your length, which one is your width, and which one is your height. You can decide. Because it's a box, it can be turned on any of its sides. So the length and the width and the height could change depending on which side it's sitting on. But ultimately, you're going to take those three numbers. I made my length 3, I made my width 8, and I made my height 6. That might not make sense to you. You might have made them your width 6, your height 8, and your length 3. Who knows? You might have switched them around. But either way, we are all going to be multiplying 3 times 8 times 6 in some way. So let me go over here to Desmos and type that in. 3 times 6 times 8. And I get 144 for my volume. So that'll be in units cubed. We're in feet, so feet cubed. Now, when you do the surface area, again, it doesn't really matter what you make your length, your width, your height. I could make this my length, the 13. I could make this 9 my width, and I could make this 3 my height. But the thing about the surface area formula is that it can get a little confusing. I'll show it back to you again real quick. See, it says 2 times length times width, 2 times length times height, and 2 times width times height. So here I have to substitute things. And this is where I encourage you to write it down, because most people will make a mistake just typing it in. So I took the 13 as my L, the 9 is my W. Now I have L, which is 13, but I have times H, which is 3. And then I have 2 times W times H. And then I'm going to go type that into the Desmos calculator. I might have to go back and look at it again. I'm not sure. I probably won't remember that. I think that was a 3. Let's go double check. And then 2 times 9 times 3. And I get 366 for my surface area, which is in units squared. Wait, I wrote that down wrong. 366, not 336. There we go. And that'll be millimeters squared, because it is surface area. Thanks, guys. We'll do a couple more in just a moment.